When you have a stellium in your birth chart, three or more planets in one sign, this brings a great deal of focus to that sign's energy. And it can also mean you are very powerful, gifted when it comes to things related to that sign. Aries stellium, for example, can be fiercely independent. They can be the most real, authentic people you can imagine because they're so instinctual. It doesn't even occur to them to not be real, to not be honest about how they feel. And they are operating at the mathematical limit of passion, of courage, of resilience. So wherever you have your Aries stellium in your chart by house, that can show the area of life where you are a trailblazer, you are a pioneer. You don't give a damn about convention. You just make things happen in life. So, for example, if you had your Aries stellium in the seventh house, you could be a powerful leader when it comes to creating the kinds of relationships where you want, where you are just blunt. You're just honest. You deal with relationship issues directly. You just get straight into it. If it was in your 10th house, you may be extremely resilient in your career aspirations. You may be extremely passionate when it comes to the work that you do. And this makes you a natural leader as well. So, Aries stellium, you're a leader. You are passionate. You are skilled. You are strong. Go out there and get it done.
As soon as I feel myself insulted, the person who has insulted me is the second to know. As soon as I know, I say, hey, stop. Just a minute. Come here. I beg your pardon. You won't do that to me. That is your affair. Don't put that poison on me. I will not have it.
What's the biggest misconception about you?
Is that I'm a bitch, maybe, if people think that?
Now, why do they think that? Why do you?
Because I'm just like you. I have standards. You have a way that you want to run your business. I have standards. I have a way that I think works. I request that in my presence.
Madonna and I are very different. There are major differences between me and her. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just will not be compared to anyone anymore. I am who the I am, and this is me. You know, my life story is my life story, just like yours is.
There's also going to be a perfume that's going to be coming out, the Selena perfume, and it's going to smell like chorizo and huevos.
Do you still want Halle to play that role? I would like the person who's going to play me to be more confident.
Und was ist mit J-Lo?
I don't know.
Die kenne ich nicht.
About people still referencing I don't know her all these years later.
I still don't know her.
And I'd like to thank my husband. Wait a minute. If I was married to one of y'all, you wouldn't be booing, right?
You seem to be fearless. That's the other quality that I've noticed about you.
I'm afraid all the time, but I'm not afraid of anything.
Yeah, as an Aries stellium, you are going to have a lot of fire energy. So this can manifest as anger, of course. From an astrological perspective, having an Aries stellium means your life force is to initiate, to activate. Aries is regarded as a masculine sign. This can also manifest as protection or asserting. It can be a beautiful gift, but as a stellium, you need to learn how to balance. I always talk about working with the polarity of the opposite sign. So in this case, it would be Libra. Libra teaches us about slowing down, creating detachment before reaction. Even something as simple as placing your hand on your heart each time you're triggered can remind you to activate that softness of Libra. When it comes to anger in general, you're always going to be as triggered as you were before. You just learn how to react slower and hopefully get to a point where you don't react. It's all about taking that first beat.
Recommend dating Aries? No. Do I recommend dating Aries? No, I don't. I don't recommend dating Aries. Aries is in the complicated category. Aries is extremely complicated. Aries is not for the weak or the strong. Aries likes to break the strong, actually. Aries is one of the alpha zodiac signs that only go after other alphas, even though there's submissive people right there that's just looking for somebody to like control them. Aries don't want those people. Aries get bored of those people. Aries wants an alpha so they can break them. Aries has this weird Punisher energy. Aries has Punisher energy that they really need you to pay for your sins and you don't even have no sins. Aries just wants you to learn under them. And you need to be careful because why Aries chose you, why they decided to be in your life is not necessarily why you thought they chose you. Aries is one of the zodiac signs that wants you to love them, but don't love them too much. Be able to be chased, but don't run too fast. Put up a fight, but don't really put up a fight. That is Aries' love language. Does that seem fun? Does that seem like something you could just do? You need to practice like you're reading a script, like you're an actor or actress. That's how you need to be in order to get Aries. You need to look Aries up and down, don't look interested, and then catch Aries' eye a little bit, and then walk to the corner and pick out something and wait for Aries to approach you. Like, it's horrible. It's a horrible play of scenes.
Speaking as someone with an Aries Stellium, it is really funny to me every time we go through like a collective experience that has heightened Aries energy, because I watch everyone else like react to the intensity and the chaos. And I'm like, you guys, this is just a typical Tuesday. Like, what are you talking about?
No, it's okay, Gloria.
Who did this, you coward son of bitches?
No, it's okay, everybody. I'm insured.
What? You scared? You scared to show your face, that little girl?
No, it's all right.
Do you like this cup? I think it's amazing. It's my own cup, but I mean...
You're lucky that I'm gracing you with my ideas.
I'm very gentle, I'm really sweet, and if you with me, I'd really mop the floor with you.
She should come up, introduce herself to me, say, here's my opinion, what do you think about it? That's how you handle okay?
Brittany, that walk is diabolical.
Are you ticklish?
I'm next, let's go.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm next, let's go.
Yep.
I'm next, let's go. I'm next, let's go. Me.
Women that have intense personalities, but it does something to people who are not secure in themselves. If you're more of an intense type of individual, when you talk, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. You stand firm on your boundaries. You don't take BS. A lot of people will be threatened by that. If you're a woman who's like this, not only are other women threatened by that, men can be threatened by that as well. Especially, I'm going back to it, my girlies with Aries Lilith, my girlies with those Scorpio stelliums, and then of course that Libra energy that comes into the mix, that at first people think that you're very demure and you're just very refined, that charm of a Libra, and then once they get to know you, because you're a little bit more intense, right, having those Scorpio placements or having a Lilith like me, I have an Aries, makes you a little bit more like, don't fuck with me. It's one of those energies. And then if you have like other fire sign placements in there, you are just not to be played with. Like, I have a couple Sag placements in there too. So it's just a matter of don't play with me. Don't start none, there won't be none. And a lot of people can't take that, especially people who don't have a strong sense of self will never be able to rock with you. People who have a weak sense of self will never be able to understand you, and you won't be able to understand them. So it's always going to be, oh, she thinks she's better than everybody. Oh, she's too good for people. Oh, she's this way, she's that way. It's always going to be a problem for people who don't have a strong sense of self, because you stand on business and you are who you say you are. And so understand that, know that, don't feel no type of way about it, because it is what it is, girl. Just keep being yourself, honey.
Let me just say this. The only downfall about being an Aries is that whenever we get mad, we be having to calm down all 100 of our motherfucking personalities. Like, girl, like, it be too much. You be having to be like, you calm down, you calm down, you calm down, you calm down, you calm down. Like, it be a lot, girl. It get to be a lot. That's why Aries don't even like getting upset to where that we have to like go that route and we get angry because baby, this is Karma motherfucking box, girl, and you done opened it, and you finna get all my personalities. Yeah, you finna get all of them. Clap that tea. Baby, Aries is going to take it to the extreme. Like, we always take it way past 4. So it's just kind of like one of those things where leave us alone. Like, let us just be calm. Let us not get to that motherfucking point where we get to crashing out. All of us get to crashing out. It ain't just one crash out, it's 100 crash outs. Clap that tea. Yeah. Have you ever seen a motherfucking accident on the highway and all the cars be piled up and they done hit each other? That's how it is with us when we crash out. Clap that tea. Yeah.
The closer you get to an Aries, the more you realize sometimes they just be doing shit.
They let you see that side of them,
That means you special, my boy. The best sign they keeping their defense up, and they make the most loyal friend. But they got the nose of a bulldog. If you come around acting all strange and shit, they smell something different, they ain't gonna be fucking with you, bro. Anything they set their mind to, they gonna knock everything out the way. It's gonna bother them if they don't get that shit done. Worst case scenario, you make an Aries feel like they gotta get their leak back. That could be the most fruitful sign. Might fuck around, shirt, everything, take their clothes off their back, or they could be the complete opposite. But really, it's all up to you. Naturally, they brush emotions off their shoulder. So if you getting Aries to feel like they can run to you with their emotions and open up, don't fuck that up. They gonna listen and try to help you with every problem you bring to the table. These one of those signs that don't forget shit. And if you play with them, they will seek revenge and they will slide for their feelings, bro. So be aware.
I'm so hyped right now. Anything's possible!
Call me a bitch. Bitch? No. No, I did not call you a bitch. I said I didn't like you.
She ride dick like a carnival. Been over having flashbacks, she gon' eat me up like a carnival. It's the way I pop my shit.
And baby, let me just say this. Aries are only soft when they like somebody. Other than that, everybody else gets Scarface, translation, gangster shit. Baby, we don't play with y'all. Like, if we like you, baby, we gonna be so soft and sweet and cuddly and just all over you. I feel like when an Aries first meet somebody and they like them, we try not to show our gangster side right away. We try not to be too motherfucking crazy. We try not to be crazy at all because I crazy sometimes, it can scare people off because, it be a lot. But they gotta understand it. And then when they understand it, they understand it. You feel me? But yeah, Aries be really soft and just real demure around people that they like, But after we done broke you in, baby, you finna see Scarface. You finna see the gangster shit. Real gangster shit. Yeah, clock it.
The emotional state of an Aries is very vulnerable, very fragile. It is very dangerous to play with the emotions of an Aries because one of two things happen. They either tell everybody everything all the time, okay? And there's no such thing as oversharing, by the way. Or two, they swallow all of it. There are Aries who completely shut down, stop talking to people. There are Aries that manifest illness because of their emotional trauma. It all be emotional. They have no problems with physical catharsis, finding physical outlets for their emotion. But Aries emotion, it's not about them being the first sign of the zodiac, aggressive Aries fight. No, it's because an Aries, deeply sensitive heart. I like to call it mushy heart. You don't mess with an Aries emotions. Aries, there's so many Aries out there, y'all, that swallow emotion.
And another thing about them Aries, if you could get an Aries to love you and lock in with you, oh my God, you're in for a ride. A very intense, passionate ride. Aries do not play about their shit. About their little shit, they do not play about you. They on go for you. Better not nobody say nothing, breathe wrong around you, or anything. You they shit and they fucking with you. And I love that. If an Aries goes in the store and they don't think about you, that's not your little shit, boo. An Aries is very intentional when they really love you and fuck with you. Anytime they're out somewhere, they're not only thinking about themselves, they're thinking about you too. They be like, oh, my friend could use this. Oh, my partner could use this. I'm going to get this for them because I think they'll like it. If they don't think about you like that, that's not your little shit. All you got to do is come in, sit down, shut the fuck up, and don't test their patience. They're already, this is how much they have. So, don't test that shit and let them do what they do, and you will be perfectly fine with the Aries. They're very intense. They're very intentional, and they're very passionate about the people they fuck with. Ain't nobody gonna be fucking with you if you got an Aries around. They don't play that shit about their people.